Let's talk about dust collection. It's a dirty subject, but we gotta deal with it. This is a typical dust collector. It's basically a blower that draws the dirty air through the piping from your power tools into the bags. The lower bag is actually the debris bag where all of the dust and chips and everything gather, while the upper bag acts as a filter. High-performance aftermarket filter bags are available for an even cleaner output. I place my dust collector in the corner where it's out of the way. The dust collector then connects to 4-inch piping which runs up the wall and along the ceiling, connecting to all the various power tools. I located my first dust intake right above the miter saw. I use it for both the miter saw and the planer. Since the planer ejects a large amount of dust chip, it's important to locate it as close to the dust collector as possible. Next, I ran my dust collection down to the table saw. I've found using a table saw one of the best ways to collect dust is with an overarm blade guard dust collecting system. I've found that a large majority of the dust from a table saw is actually coming off the top of the blade, so the overarm blade guard actually does a very good job of clearing the air. You can buy one, or if you're like me, you can make your own. I found this plan online and it really works great. If you have a table saw that has a dust collection port like most cabinet saws do, you can simply put a Y in the hose to connect that lower port. Since most dust collection systems can't handle all of the pickups at once, I installed a blast gate at each workstation. The blast gate turns off the airflow to maximize the efficiency of the system. Notice the metal pipe being used. The tape on the pipe joint and the caulking around the blast gate to keep the air piping tight. My system at home uses lightweight PVC piping. I didn't glue any of the joints together, which makes it easy to clear out any clogs that I might get in the piping. Plus, it's easy to take apart and modify if my shop layout changes. If you choose to use PVC piping, static buildup could be a problem. To prevent static buildup, you can wrap your piping with copper wire and run that down to a proper ground. I found that most blast gates don't fit the PVC piping exactly, so I made my own. I made mine using PVC fittings and birch plywood to make the sliding gate. The mistakes that I made with my system, it was the 2 drops at the workbench. The problem is, the tools used at the workbench are usually portable power tools. Portable power tools have small outlets and the dust collection system has a large hose. What I found that works best with all my portable power tools is to connect them to a shop vac or a dust extractor. Dust extractors are superior because they have hoses that are designed for portable power tools, and they have a built-in outlet that turns on the shop vac when you turn the tool on. The other advantage is that they have a superior filtration system that keeps nearly all of the dust out of the air. But try as we might, there are still fine dust particles floating in the air. I've found the best solution for that is to mount an air filtration system on the ceiling to filter and circulate the air around the shop. Here's what I did in my shop. I installed a furnace blower and a plywood box on the ceiling near the wall, and a filter box above my workbench. The filter box contains 2 filters, a standard furnace filter along with a 4-inch thick high-performance filter. The 2 boxes are then connected with a round metal duct. And here's how it works. The dusty air is drawn through the filter box. Clean air is then pulled through the blower where it's circulated around the shop and back to the filter. Consider mounting it near your workbench where your sanders might be generating a lot of dust. To prevent dust from entering the rest of my house, I added a high-efficiency filter to the cold air return in my shop. Now my shop is pretty much dust-free. Thanks for watching the seminar. I hope you picked up some ideas and tips for making your shop more efficient and dust-free.